First up tonight, the State Board of Canvassers has certified Michigan's election results after hours of discussion that continues right now, officially solidifying the state for President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Public comment is still underway. Let's get to News 8's Kyle Mitchell, who's been following that. Kyle.
Lindsay, the board is made up of 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans, and we knew coming into today that the Republicans were the ones to focus on. 1 Republican joined the 2 Democrats to certify the vote. 1 Republican abstained. Republican Norman Schinkel, who is the one who abstained, saying he has concerns about Wayne County's certification. A recount or audit could still occur with the results now certified. Several members of the board asked for a bipartisan panel to modernize the election process, citing some cases of human error. The board heard from many people in public comment before voting. Here's a sample of what they heard.
I'm asking you to delay certification. There are too many questions that need to be answered regarding this election. Too many numerical anomalies and credible reports of procedural irregularities. We need to remove the distrust and the sense of procedural disenfranchisement felt by many Michigan voters in place. This vote will be certified and the will of the people will be upheld, but we need to ensure there is a fair and accurate vote first.
It is hard for us Detroiters to believe that so many people in this country looked at what has been going on but cannot see what is so clear to the majority of us. Our reaction was to come out and vote this man out of office to try and get back to a rule of law that will be fair and just for all people.
First of all, democracy is not dying, and our position is not that this election shouldn't be certified. So all of the rhetoric, legal arguments, and unfortunately even threats from public officials in Michigan about the board having to certify are not relevant here. Those are straw men. Our position is that the board should, perhaps even must, certify, but it should only do that when it is confident that the results that it is certifying are accurate.
Sometimes feels like officials are attempting to tear up my ballot right in front of me by stalling and recounting until they find a way to change the results. I've been a voter for over 50 years, and I've never before had to think about whether canvassers will certify an election. And I've certainly never had to fear that my legislators would run ramshackle over the canvassing process. But after last week's junket to Washington by our leaders, my fears are not put to rest, and this stalling needs to end.
That public comment continues right now. You can watch it live over on woodtv.com. Lindsay?